Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another hot one coming. It's LilKirbs 14 versus BlueChocobo, and with me in the commentary booth is Alt Insider. Alt, give me the lowdown. What is going on here?
We got another hot one. Last week we had a battle of the undefeateds. This week we have yet another battle of the undefeateds, but this time it is not 7-0 versus 7-0. It is 8-0 versus 8-0. Let me tell you what these guys are doing. Obviously, LilKirbs sitting at top of the leaderboards right now at his 8-0 perch. Only one race lost. BlueChocobo sitting in third at his 8-0 position, of course. The Beast, by virtue of his winning more individual races, is above him in second place. But yeah, these guys obviously great average scores. LilKirbs sitting at 6.9, BlueChocobo at 7.2, which may lead you to believe that BlueChocobo is the favorite here somehow. We'll see how this turns out. I'm ready for this one.
I am ready as well. We got 3 races, of course, back to back. And whoever gets the most clears per race takes it home, takes the W. BlueChocobo on a car level. You know, these car levels almost always get skipped. I feel like I never see a car level completed, and I never will. It's getting skipped.
Someday it may happen. I guess we should say, well, some things to look for. LilKirbs is definitely, I think you'd agree with me here, Sim. He is known as the wild man, the quick skipper, the guy that if a level looks at him wrong, he's out of there. And BlueChocobo, a little bit less than that, but he understands the format as well. He's not afraid of a skip himself, so we'll see how that plays out. But definitely something to keep an eye on. LilKirbs is known as the wild man, I think.
Yeah, he is not afraid to skip at all. His ego is completely dissolved. A 3-second world record. Little tricky. Oh my, first try for BlueChocobo. Seen it before, does not phase him. Picks up the first clear.
And that's what shows the skill right there. That's why he's the top of the leaderboards. First time he sees level, first time through, that's where the good players separate themselves from the players that aren't at the top of the leaderboards. Is that stuff like that. This first time clear is awesome to see there. Would have taken me an hour about to finish that one, I think. At least.
I mean, that might be a bit extreme. I believe you could get it in half an hour or so, but yeah, that was okay. LilKirbs getting a bunch of no world record levels, and I'm pretty sure Curbs will always skip those. We do see some players go for the uncleared, but it is a risk.
LilKirbs at a level here says Koopa Jr. is angry. BlueChocobo says the goal is where, I think. Where's the goal? So you don't want to see this because it could just be like an hour away on the right, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no world record for BlueChocobo, but deciding to go with it anyway. LilKirbs still skipping to find a level. Had a 20-second world record earlier, and doesn't even check the time for grabbing 50 coins. I don't blame him. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
You probably had to find
block,
had to find a block with the leaf in there to fly around, but no, it's not going to happen. BlueChocobo says technical course on the right here, checking your skills for this level. So it looks like no world record again. He's going to roll with it.
And Taking to Death is still interested.
That's rare. Yeah, he usually doesn't do that. You'll see the players push pause as they start the level. That is just to check the world record. If it's under a minute, usually they'll stick with it. If it's over a minute, usually they'll skip it. Some players have different levels of that. Some people, if it's a minute 15, they roll with it. Some people, easy one for BlueChocobo. That is why he stuck with it. The ending was right there, and he takes a 2-0 lead.
And a world record. The first clear for that one. Nicely done. Was a pretty tight jump, but did manage to put it together. Believed in himself, believed in the level. I mean, you couldn't really see the pole. He just had a feeling, a gut feeling. 2 clears now under his belt.
I'm digging this new icon too. It's a sign of evil, the sign of domination is coming here our way. It's working out so far. LilKirbs can't find a level he likes so far, and we're almost 4 minutes in here.
Yeah, this is actually brutal on LilKirbs' side. He did have one level. We'll be fair. He did have a level that was a 20-second world record, so if he stuck with that, he could have potentially had it. But here we go, 13-second speed run. A lot of ghosts and bones.
Choose a path. You hate to see that. Is BlueChocobo falling into another? Oh, no, not a finish yet.
And just deciding, doesn't even want to go through the door and figure out what's going on here. He is out.
Check that timer on LilKirbs' side. We have only less than 10 seconds left, but there it is.
Plenty of time. First clear from Curbs. He's well on his way.
Pulled himself back within 1, which is nice to see with 11 minutes left. 24-second roll record for BlueChocobo. That's one you run for sure. Timer is kind with no short timer there. Yeesh.
Oh, he knows. He doesn't even want to see it happen. He is already starting it over, but he's interested, and for fair reason. It seems like a pretty reasonable level. Nothing sticking out. Obviously, LilKirbs taking a huge leap of faith.
I'll be interested to see how long Chocobo sticks with this one, because he does not yet know the ending, where the ending is here. Yeesh. Ooh.
Okay, my heart.
The
Please.
soles of the shoes are melted, but Toadette stays alive.
I think that's how it works.
Troll. Okay, when you see that in the title, I'd like to see a quick skip here. 23-second world record. See how long he sticks with it.
He's exploring, and that's it. Fair enough. Khalid Money 88 coming in. BlueChocobo with the third clear. Thank you for the 520 bits. Money, much appreciated.
Let's see what's okay. So BlueChocobo again takes his 2 clear lead, which is, you know, not insurmountable, but it seems once you get the 3 clear level, it starts to be it's going to be really tough. 2 clears is still manageable, so hopefully LilKirbs gets the next clear here. All right, Mario technical practice course. So, and then he jumps right to nothing.
And LilKirbs almost like too liberal with the skip. Right.
I think so.
I feel like I mean he's when he is skipping, it's usually 1 try. And while I think some levels it makes sense, sometimes, you know, that second try would be the one. Maybe. I'm bad at the game, I'll say it, but you know, maybe.
That's the thing that's what I like about this format so much. It's still not defined, right? What's the best way to do this? What's the best way? I think it leans towards more skips being the right way, because then you eliminate RNG by seeing more levels, and you know, the more levels you see, the more chance you have to see good levels that are shortened. With the player's skill they have, they can beat it. But there has to be a top level of being too many skips, right? I mean, that's just there has to be there. But what is that? It's not defined yet. You know, I guess the more we do this season, we'll figure it out as we get more numbers. But LilKirbs is pushing it to find out how many skips can you do and still be successful. He is 8-0. Let's remember that. BlueChocobo, though, taking the confident 4-1 lead, saying, "I want to stay undefeated." LilKirbs, thank you very much.
Yeah, BlueChocobo, not only, I mean, he is doing skips. I would say LilKirbs definitely doing more skips, but when BlueChocobo has a short level, he's pretty good at working it out and getting it all done. LilKirbs pausing there. LilKirbs has been taking a lot of blind jumps, and I mean, this one is unavoidable. And they've not paid off once yet so far. All of them have led to a death.
Yeah. And I mean, let's remember. Last week we saw the Beast play LilKirbs in their 7-7-0, 7 versus 7-0 match, 7-7-7. How many times can I say 7 match? And the Beast had a tough start, and it definitely took him off his game. And he said it afterwards. He wasn't making good decisions. He was playing levels he shouldn't play. And are we seeing LilKirbs maybe, you know, just going the opposite way, saying if I can't do this level, just skip sooner than he would normally? I don't know. Like, it's obviously he's way under his clear average right now with 1. We'll make that 2 now, but. Let's see, is that affecting him? He's obviously not going well for him right now.
We'll see what happens. BlueChocobo riding the thwomps, but the timing there not working out too well, although pretty impressive start. Knew exactly what he needs to do with the bomb here. Seeing the music notes, knows he's got to go for the 3rd bounce. 22nd world record for LilKirbs. This could be the beginning of a comeback, ladies and gentlemen.
Could be.
God.
And yeah, we should be sure at 8-0. I mean, he knows his way. He knows how to play. I mean, he obviously is one of the best players we have in this league, and he knows the format well. So, you know, we'll see how he ends up with. Maybe he might get to his 8 clears, as he always does. Like clockwork. To his 7 clears, excuse me.
Okay.
There we go.
Relatively straightforward. Both players on these Z bouncing contraptions. LilKirbs speeding it up. Getting 2 quick levels, 2 quick clears. Now right behind Chocobo once again. Chocobo pretty close to clearing this one, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Gets his 2 clear lead back. A little bit of comfort back left with 6 minutes left on the clock here. Still anyone's game. LilKirbs has to do a shell jump here. No problem for this man. He could do these all day in his sleep. Oh, not that one though. He's gonna try it again.
Oh my goodness. Gotta love it. The shell jump levels, the testers, the tutorials, you know, would take the average player a long time and probably a skip, usually. You know?
Yep.
But when you know the tech, easy money, LilKirbs, right behind BlueChocobo now. 4 to 5.
Look, his clear rate it got much better in the last 2 minutes here. So yeah, we shouldn't count him out for sure. What started out slow is now becoming, he's looking fine.
Looking for that right level. 5 minutes left. Still plenty of time to skip, find a level. You know, I think once you start getting in that 2-minute, 3-minute territory, it gets a little bit scarier, but 5 minutes, it's still worth it to be searching.
LilKirbs levels that if you like getting coins, you'll love this level. But apparently he does not like getting coins and says, no, thank you.
You might like getting coins, but it might be more of a hobby, you know, like a pastime, fun thing. When it's a competition, he's not about the coins. We got clouds though. Seems like there's a ceiling built. Interesting design.
I like
Willy
it.
nilly. Whoa!
LilKirbs just keep going right. He's in there, and we have a tie game, my friends. 5 to 5. What seemed to be improbable is now the reality.
Man, LilKirbs' rate in this past 3-4 minutes must be like record levels of clearing. He is moving at the speed of light.
Yep, and then there you go. That's another, you know, obviously he knows the format well because he knows what he's doing, guys. Those skips, I mean, was he going too heavy? Maybe, but look what it got him. Now he has 5 clears in the bag and 4 minutes left. He could easily get to his average of 7. That's no question.
LilKirbs always check in the beginning for some sort of dev door, dev pipe. Still hasn't found anything.
Ooh, this looks like a pipe chooser level on curbside with something you don't want to see. BlueChocobo has been stuck at 5 for a while here now. It seems.
Oh, just as you say it. He's like, what was that, Alt Insider? What were you saying about me not clearing things? Because I gotta clear.
There you go. So we have a 6 to 5 game with 3:30 left. Very tight. Boss Rush on the left side. I don't know if that's spelling error intentionally or not. We'll see. Boss Rushes are usually skips. Look, under a minute there. That's a level that a lot of players might still stick with. But LilKirbs, no, the Boss Rush is not something I want to do. As he says, see ya, even though the world record was under a minute.
It was kind of a high minute though, and I've seen that before. Like it doesn't need to be under a minute for him to be interested. It's got to be like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. He's very picky, but it's worked out in his favor. Clearly, still 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0 is not random, my friends. 8-0 is something that you try to flip a coin 8 times in a row. See how many times you get heads 8 times in a row. Oh, and LilKirbs, as LilKirbs ties it up, BlueChocobo says, no, I'll take my 2 clear lead back. And we have 2:30 left on the clock. This might be close to being over if LilKirbs can't find one soon and he has to throw that one away. Hopefully this next level is something he can play with.
Yeah, this is a moment where it is crunch time. If you get a short level, you pretty much have to commit to trying to clear it. You don't have many other options. 16 seconds, though.
The level name was very difficult, so we'll see what happens here.
Okay, looking for some cheese. Searching. He smells it. Oh!
Is it here? Is it here? It better be. Whoa, that wall is not the ending.
Okay, checkpoint. Looking good.
It has to make it through the flames there. Is that the flagpole right there? I believe it is. Yes, it is. There. Oh, no, not yet. It's not there yet. He has to go into... Oh,
wow,
no.
That is annoying.
That is a razor-thin opening there. He has to get it. Anyone can do it, though. It's LilKirbs. I feel confident he's going to get it here, but how much time does he have? He has to get it pretty soon. He's going to have a chance. He needs one more after this, of course. Yeesh. Oh, what killed him there? I don't even know.
No, there's like
I've had enough.
One of those, I don't know the name for them. It's like the pulverizer things, like what we saw at the beginning of the level. It was just like sitting on top of the flagpole. Maybe there was a 1-up or a mushroom he had to find to damage boost through it and grab it. I'm not sure, but that is going to be the nail in the coffin. Let's be real. 1 minute left. Even if you get 2 perfect levels, that's not very realistic.
And BlueChocobo putting the exclamation point on it there with another clear, getting his 8th clear, which is a great total. That 8 clears is great. If you get 8 clears, 99% of the time you are going to win that race. It takes playing another person that can get 8 clears to not make that true. And there's not everyone can even get 8 clears, with a lot of people having the highest be 6. So there you go. BlueChocobo taking the first one. LilKirbs, facing his second race defeat in 23 tries, which is pretty insane. 23 or 24. That's just insane to think about. 23 races, he's lost 2 of them. That's pretty crazy. So BlueChocobo making it happen here, making moves. He says, I want to be on top of this leaderboard. So good congrats to BlueChocobo, but he's still got a long way to go here to win this match.
I talk about that match. It was kind of rough for Kirbs. Let's be honest. He had in the beginning there. He did have one level that was 20 seconds. It went upside down, and had he known that he had to be skipping for the next 3 minutes, he might have spent more time with it. But overall, Chocobo, just when he had a level that had a low world record, he always found a way to clear it, and usually without a death.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think it's interesting to see how when he first started, he couldn't get on the rails, but he did stick with his policy of like, hey, anything wrong with the level, I'm out of here. And he did end up getting to what was it, 5 clears in the end or 6 clears in the end for him. So we'll see. Kirbs he knows what he's doing. Let's put our trust in Kirbs, and obviously BlueChocobo has the skills to match it or surpass it as he did in race number 1. So we are off with race number 2.
I just get anxiety when I see these car levels. They never work. Like I've never seen them work. They always have some sort of setup, and then something goes wrong. Like right now, it's going wrong, and yeah, it's a skip. Just get out of there.
I wonder if that's the play we're gonna find. Is just if you see the car, you just skip it, But there's a best of 3 people in chat are wondering. It's a best of 3. We're gonna play 3 no matter what. Even if BlueChocobo takes this one, we're gonna play one more to see who gets that extra point for the last race.
Reach the goal without leaving the ground from BlueChocobo. It's going to be a quick one. First try, no issues. Made it look easy. Like that, he just makes it look so easy. So I'm like, oh, that was easy. But really, I'm sure if I tried to do that level, I would have probably messed up multiple times.
Yeah. I feel like BlueChocobo is someone that people don't talk about enough, as he clearly has the skill levels to take this whole season. I mean, he has the skills clearly. And he's absolutely making it happen here. Happy for him that he's, doing well so far. With an 8-0, obviously. He doesn't need any cheering on. He knows what he's doing. LilKirbs here making use of the builder here. The title level is Mario Run, but not a lot of running going on here.
Oh, we're running now.
We're running now, boys. Yet he gets there.
Ooh, that was a tight one. Worked out though.
Both players with a race in the back pocket, with a clear in their back pocket here. As BlueChocobo getting trolled by the power blocks coming down on the face.
I have never seen that type of troll where the power block just pushes you down. Rest in peace, BlueChocobo. He knows now though, and he's actually I feel like maybe if Kirbs had been handed that, he might have gone for the skip. Maybe. He usually dies once and he's out.
Yep.
BlueChocobo persisting.
Yush. Oh, there it is again. He gets past it. Got to keep going here using the iframes.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
Toadette with the cutest little shimmy over these vines here.
Shimmying indeed.
This level is not a fast level, but he's making it work so far. Vines are never something you can really... Ooh. Easy and difficult is the name for LilKirbs. I'm still mesmerized by BlueChocobo's vine level here. What's the next move? Yeesh, he got there easily.
Mushrooms are nice.
How long are we doing this level, though? What's going on here, level creator? Yikes, there was the ending there, but he did not do it. A lot of time sunk in there, but I think that was probably the right move. It's a long level. He didn't know if he could get through there again. He says, see ya.
Is this a leap of faith for Kirbs? Oh, here we go. That's looking good.
Yeah. There we go. Taking the lead here for the first time today, I believe. He has the lead over BlueChocobo.
2-1 BlueChocobo taking a level with coin collecting. We've seen Kirbs immediately skip all of these levels. Doesn't even check the time on them. But BlueChocobo giving it a shot. Did die once. Still here. 30 coins.
Level creator. Oh!
To the forehead. Oh!
Icicles. Deadly. Let's see how long he sticks with this. This is something we haven't seen from either of these players, is people sticking with levels multiple times. I mean, I think we haven't seen anyone do a level what, 3 times? I don't think so. Just get out of here. But BlueChocobo will stick with this one. Level Creator Kind giving the 10 coins instead of the singles. But here's some singles here as I say that.
Oh, okay, one more coin needed, and we're looking good. Speedrun from Curbs. Can he figure it out? It's got a parachute. Oh, he's not into it. The parachute throws him off, and he's out. It was a speed run. Maybe could have had it after that try, but he very, very liberal.
Yeah, I thought he might stick with that one. He got to be quick. I didn't see the timer on it. Generally, there's the short timer, you know. Hey, the maximum can take me is whatever seconds that is, but he says no. LilKirbs again showing you. I told you, he is the wild man. He holds no love for any level. If it looks at him the wrong way, he's out of there. As BlueChocobo ties this thing up at 2.
2-2-2. 10 minutes left on the clock. Not the fastest clearing, but at a decent rate right now. Making moves, chugging along.
LilKirbs level says use that spin jump, and you can see he's going to have to do that to great effect here. Hidden block soft lock. That is something I feel you get rid of immediately, and he does.
Ooh, very nice precision from LilKirbs. Dodging the spikes. It's almost hard to distinguish the piranhas from the spikes as you're moving along. You got to be taking your time.
Got to be dialed in, tuned in. LilKirbs making quick work of this one, and a skill tester at the end, but no problems. That's the thing. I mean, he does skip a lot, but when he gets a level that is clearable, he does it on the first try generally, and that is a big reason why he's at the top of the leaderboards. BlueChocobo just making his way through here like Monty Mole here. Wow, a timer? What? There was a timer there? Commentators, like timer. What's going on here?
Builder speedrun, I guess, but
watch that timer, guys. Stop right.
Big brain.
Big brain on top. Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, hello. Hello.
Got to jump off, though. Got to get through there still. And he does.
That is what I'm talking about. BlueChocobo decided to stick with it and paying off big time, matching LilKirbs 3-3 once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a race.
Yeah, that was a cool trollish level, you know. Like you think you got to go through there, but hey, you don't. That was pretty cool, and definitely one you want to see in this matchup for sure. This season as Blue.
That was nice. I like that. Good stuff from Chocobo. He's you can see like how quick his brain moves. And obviously comes with playing a lot of endless, playing a lot of garbage. You kind of learn the mechanics. You're able to sniff stuff out. But man, the snout on BlueChocobo. I don't think he's a Chocobo. He's more of a bloodhound.
We don't know the smelling capability of Chocobos. Like, I don't know that deep of the lore, but maybe they have some skills there. I don't know.
We're freaking into LilKirbs finding a fourth one. BlueChocobo taking some quick deaths here, but is determined on the bomb bounce. 20-second speed run. See what's happening.
Ooh, this looks like a tough level. Yeah, that's a tough one right there. BlueChocobo says, "I can do this on my own time. I don't want to do it during this race."
Things like that where the timing is very precise, and sometimes it can be desynced if you're like too good, are really, really, really bad red flags, and we see players skip those very often. And less experienced players, or players with a lower average, tend to either stick with them longer or skip a little bit later. Sometimes it works out. You never know. LilKirbs, an immediate death, but sticking around. A very short world record here. 16 seconds, I believe.
He's got to do, what's his next move here? Over the top. And under the piranha plant. Got to keep jumping. Got to keep moving, or these blocks will fall. Good question in chat. Simply bumping around here. Gets through there. Those are always interesting. See if you can get through there. Interesting question in chat. I think it's worth asking simply, what does POG mean? I always wanted to hear your take on that.
POG. It's like, whoa, crazy, insane, oh my goodness. POG.
Couldn't say it any better myself. As LilKirbs still working his way through this level. This is his third attempt in this level. I don't think we will see a fourth either way. That's just my prediction, because he doesn't like to do levels many times.
Oh, here we go, in sight.
Doesn't look like he has to. Boom. 5-3-2. Oh, excuse me. The lead is stays one because Blue Chocobo gets his own X. And we have a 5-4 game with 6 minutes left.
Not too shabby. LilKirbs definitely will not go down without a fight. I mean, he's made it this far with hardly dropping any games, staying at the top of Division A. BlueChocobo out here trying to make it happen, make a dent, be the last man standing, undefeated.
Yeah, with obviously Ryukar playing tomorrow, but he's the only one possible to keep a clear record. Keep a 9-0 record here. That'd be pretty hype for sure. Ooh, Blue Chocobo, look at this. This is beauty. Beauty.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. The man. The brain. The brain power. Throwing the spring under the thwomp so it does not hit the P switch to prevent him from falling to his death. LilKirbs figures it out.
We are
Another
seeing
clear.
good stuff right now. This is hot one for sure. LilKirbs.
Oh,
Oh no! After all that, this is a tough choice for me. Skip or not, right now. Takes a lot of effort to get to there, and yeah, wow, he can definitely do it. But wow, that's a tough one for me.
Look at the mechanics. Look at the mechanics.
I guess if you can play that good, you can do this level multiple times. Because wow.
Oh,
Yikes!
the low jump. Getting denied. Doesn't seem like the timer's too strict here, though, so should be okay.
I hope it's not just endless like this, though. Every single screen is a test of something. Yes, got over this time. Never been this far yet.
All right, the key to success.
Please, there it is, getting the payoff. That was a cool level. He stuck with it, and it paid off for him. But he's still down by 1 with 4 minutes left. As LilKirbs is working on a ship level here, airship level.
I was
no longer
scratching my head over here as well. Not quite sure what was about to happen there, LilKirbs. Skipping it a skip.
Wall kick is the name of the level for Blue Chocobo. No problem for him. Wall kicks he eats those for breakfast. With a no world record though. No world record level. He's gonna give it a go.
I feel like Blue Chocobo is one of the only players that are sitting at the top of the leaderboards that will actually go for levels that don't have a clear.
I used to think that as well until I saw the Beast, though, recently has said he'll give it a look, right? He says a look. So he checks it, takes maybe a 5-second run right, and then he decides. So, but Blue Chocobo definitely gives it a go. And look, he got it very shortly there to tie it up.
Paid off. LilKirbs fishing for some Kaizo block, something. Nothing happening.
Tied up again with 3 minutes left. What more could you ask for with this one, guys? 8-0 versus 8-0. They are keeping it extremely tight. Yikes. Right in the Kaizo block out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Does he skip? Does he skip or no? He stakes with it. This is a non-LilKirbs skip. Non-skip, I mean. I think it's good to stick with this one, maybe, because it seems like he knows what to do. It doesn't seem too difficult, but anytime you see a Kaizo block, normally you want to get out of there.
Yeah, and you got this hidden little thing right there, the mushroom. It's interesting. Feeling it out, fishing. Playing it a little more safe. No!
Now it's gotta go. It's gotta go, Kirbs. It's gotta go. He sticks with it again. This is extremely uncharacteristic of the wild man, LilKirbs.
It is, but I understand why. At this point, it could be because the way that he plays, right? He's always skipping, looking for a super short level. There's only 2 minutes left, so if he starts skipping, the chances of him finding the level he's looking for, pretty slim. I mean, right now he's got a level that has the criteria he's looking for, and it doesn't seem to be too bad.
So there's the ending there. He knows what he has to do.
He can definitely do this. Boom.
Let's watch it learn. Jump over Koopa. He gets there for the X. And the lead, 1 minute 50 left on the clock. Blue Chocobo's got to hurry up here. Revenge is the name of the level over the right. Let's see what happens.
Oh, short one for Blue Chocobo. We might be seeing it go into overtime here again. Ladies and gentlemen, Chocobo takes this win in this race right here. He will continue to remain undefeated, and that will take one off of LilKirbs' flawless record.
Watching Blue Chocobo work here, keeping the P switch keeping the spring in case he needs it. And he gets the tie with 122 left. As my co-commentator stated, if the timer is at 0, I don't think he stated that earlier, but if the timer is at 0 when these players, it is tied when the commentator too excited to talk. If they are tied at clears when the clock hits 0, the next clear will win, my friends. So keep that in mind. We're a minute away from that. Just keep that in mind.
Great level on LilKirbs' side. Takes the clear pipe. It was hard to see what was going to happen, but getting delivered into the lava now. Both players looking for that one clear to push them over the edge, but basically in an overtime situation. Of course, 45 seconds left. 30-second world record for LilKirbs. This is good.
This is very good. Why not stop? BlueChocobo has to take a skip again. Unfortunately, every skip a little bit harder now. You know, time left. You know the next. If your opponent gets the next skip, that probably will spell your doom. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ending's got to be in sight. The chomp says no dice.
Munch. Bob-omb Cavern. BlueChocobo still searching for a level here. Hoping for some good luck. 6 minutes. Not quite what he wants.
No, not quite. We are now extremely close to entering OT. My friends, as LilKirbs takes another death. Oh no.
Are these the nerves?
Oh no. Look, both players starting their level at the exact same time, almost. LilKirbs, of course, having more information, which is his advantage for getting there earlier. We'll see what happens here. Next clear will win, let me remind you. This is spelled Kirbs doom so many times, this area. Chomp looking to take a bite. He gets through. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint is huge.
How many of these little tests they have to go through as he takes the saw to the groin?
Oh my. BlueChocobo is getting, at this point, this is basically robbery. But hold on, speedrun themed. It's okay to crumble. Canada, do you have us covered?
110. He sticks with it. Okay, that's a little. Oh no, he does not stick with it. As I said
on the pipe, he's like, you know what? Whatever. I'll just skip it.
BlueChocobo's level entitled Heaven and Hell. We shall see which side is stronger here, heaven or hell.
2 seconds. Oh, but that's the clear right there for LilKirbs.
And it takes it, and we go to race number 3 with everything on the line, my friends. LilKirbs tying this match up at 1. 8 clears to 7 clears. Exactly what we expect from players of this caliber. Those high clear rates are nice to see. What a race that was. One of the best of the season, might I say.
Yeah, that was quite something. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 1-1. Who is going to remain undefeated? Chat, is it Chocobo, LilKirbs? I want to gauge the audience. What are you guys thinking?
Let's see. We got some Pogs, of course. Pogs being a huge topic of conversation today. They're already off. You better get your guests in. Space Cat fans in the house. She can't not win this one, technically. She can win the next race match, though. We'll see. Check that out later. 18-second level for LilKirbs to start out with. Both these players getting early clears to start their races, which is always nice to see. Makes you feel good. Makes you make better decisions down the line and get that first clear in the back pocket, as BlueChocobo does. 30 seconds, not even past the clock. That is nice to see. Great start. Can't get any better than that.
You can't even blink when this man's getting clears, and it looks like the chat pretty evenly split between Chocobo and Kirbs. The fans showing up, realizing the gravity of the situation.
Choco Pro. Yeah, I'm liking that one. Just hold on to that one and keep it in the back pocket here. As LilKirbs needs to find his first clear. There it is, in sight. And he gets it tied up at 1 within a minute, which is nice to see. Always want to be doing that. BlueChocobo in a enemy soup level. I would say these are created by 10-year-olds. This one could be a 9-year-old. I'm not sure here. Usually this is good news for players, and it is extremely good news as he beats that in maybe 10 seconds. Second clear in the books in less than 1:30. Wow. This is what's called pace. Go ahead.
LilKirbs getting slapped by the flame bar. That's an extendo bar right there. Extended clip. I just want to know how those levels are sliding into expert, because they always go like that. It's always like find the cloud or find the clown car, Clown. It's Clown Car, right? Is that the name of the?
Yeah, I believe so. And LilKirbs finding his axe to tie this up within 1 clear, 1 minute. That's the pace we're on right now, folks. That's not sustainable, I don't think, but that would lead us to a new high in clears for 15 minutes. I know all the levels. It seems like every kid has the exact same mind when they make these levels. Like, let's put as many animals as I can, and then I'll add a clown car, and then we'll see what happens. And somehow it gets its way to expert. I don't know who they know, who they talk to, but yeah, wow, it always happens.
I guess their dad might actually work at Nintendo.
Could be. Miyamoto's son just making all these crazy levels to gum up our season here, but we're doing well so far. BlueChocobo is searching for a hammer bro.
Yeah,
no world record.
This is what happens. This is the risk that you run on these levels that have no world record. And the skip comes out, but I mean, it didn't take too long. He's only there for maybe a minute.
Yeah, you never know when it could just be chilling there in the corner somewhere. So worth a shot for sure. Didn't waste too much time. The key is not sinking time and then dying and then okay, let me try again. That's the key.
Oh, what? LilKirbs. The skip. What? Okay.
Wow.
I don't know about that. The world record on that level, I think, was 17 seconds or like 30 or something. But immediately skip in there. I don't know.
I told you, the wild man. You never know what he's thinking. What goes on in that head? Let's get into the 8 wins, 0 losses mark. But it must be going well for him because look at his record. It just speaks for itself. LilKirbs again, puzzling us all. We maybe we're not that level of enlightenment yet to know why he skipped that one. We have to figure that out. We got to ask him.
That's got to be it. I just am not at that level. My IQ is not quite high enough to be able to see what's going on. I'm just the commentary. 33-second world record for Chocobo. We got springs on a cycle. Oh, wow. That is
crunch.
Yeah. Wow.
Spring was crunched. The title of that level was A, B, C, D, E as well. So probably created by a childish, you might think. LilKirbs title was way too long for me to see all that. So I don't know what this is called. 10-second world record, though. You got to go through. Do you believe the pipe or not? Do you trust it, folks? He does not trust it. Spells it out.
All right. I have a feeling that he could have maybe taken the clock. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This is a man that has played. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
He's still digging. And then he finally says no. What was he digging for? I don't know. Oh, man.
My theory on that level was he had to take the cloud back up, past the pipe, and to the right.
Okay.
But
gotta check the replay on that one, folks. See if Simply was correct. He's got his neck clear in the bag, though, right here. And he takes the lead. That was some expert level there. That's all I can say.
Incredible power.
Not sure how he got to that point, but it snuck into the expert, and he takes a 3-2 clear lead as BlueChocobo is still searching for the ending of this level.
There's a cloud. Oh, getting crunched by the parachuting bomb in a hurry. Sometimes you just got to take a moment, breathe, size up the scene. No world record. LilKirbs, of course, skipping. BlueChocobo's got to get something together. LilKirbs, he is on. He's activated.
BlueChocobo getting swamped in the beginning. He sticks with this. We'll see if that pays off for him or not. A lot of Kaizo blocks, a lot of trolling stuff. Get out, BlueChocobo. Don't give the level creator that much credit. Get out of here. He sticks with it. This is surprising to me. This stick here. What do you think?
No, I think if you can get past these beginning blocks, you'll be good. Maybe. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic.
Simply showing his optimism here. There's more coming. Please be kind. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. We'd like to see. Oh, okay. Using it to his advantage. Get a chain chomp on the loose. It's not phasing. Oh. Hammer Bros, you got to be kidding me.
Hammer Bro wall here. He's going to go up above him. And under. Ending in sight. We got parachutes. What is going on here? What seemed simple at first has become very extreme.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Wow. Whoa. Wow. What was that? That was BlueChocobo. Not sure what was going on there. Thought about maybe skipping and then said, no, I'll try it, but then skipped anyway. That was a little bit of a hiccup there in the play here.
Yeah, some hesitation coming out from BlueChocobo. I kind of trusted that level. Like when you see Kaiser blocks like that, where they're kind of arranged in an upward pattern, I don't immediately be like, oh, come on. Because you see that a lot. You're like, okay, that's not bad. But I mean, that level, they got real quick. So understandable. Blue Chocobo hopping out, getting swamped now.
I feel like this is the time Blue Chocobo has to keep it on the rails here. Things are not going well for him the last 2 minutes or so. See if he can pull it together here, get himself a clear. You don't want LilKirbs to get the next clear. Not sure what to do here. He's sticking with it. Yikes. Nine lives left. Not in danger there yet, but something to think about.
He's got a plan. He knows what he wants to do. Little thwomp puzzle here. Brain coming out. It's in play. The wall is broken. How much more is there? LilKirbs has to be close. The goal is in sight. You got Big Muncher. And boom.
Boom. Tied up. Nice. Nice to see. It paid off. Now maybe he's back on the rails now. We'll be going smooth sailing for the rest of this race. As we are approaching 7:30 left on the clock. And LilKirbs says, nope, I don't like tie games. I'm taking it back 4-3 halfway through this one, folks.
Hot damn. Okay, 100 Magic Koopas. Defeat all 100 Magic Koopas.
Magic word of all.
I don't imagine this being short. 236, yeah.
That magic word of all makes me say no. 100 there. Wow.
Maybe if it was like 90, but 100.
Exactly, that's the line. Introduction to Toad's Garden on the left side for LilKirbs. He doesn't want to see the garden. With Magma is the name of LilKirbs level. Blue Chocobo making his way through some falling blocks here. If this stays this kind, it was going to be fine, but that's not kind. The last one is pretty tough.
This is cool. It's Frogger style level from Blue Chocobo. Just has to make it across the highway and not get splattered. Our favorite childhood game.
This is one tough Frogger though. Snappers coming. Blue guys coming. This bottom one is the tough. Let's see. Yes,
Nice. That is
got through there. Nice. LilKirbs on the left side is a 20-second speedrun level, by the way, so keep that in mind, as Blue Chocobo does get that tape and does tie it up again. Yeesh, nice cannonball jump there. 4 curbs. Ending has to be in sight. 10 seconds left on the clock. Where is it?
Oh, we are damage boosting, ladies and gentlemen.
3. Check that timer. Oh.
What?
Yikes. It didn't work out that well. He's going to give it another go. 2-second world record for Blue Chocobo there. 2 seconds, folks. Where is it though? He's
right
pushing
there.
through there.
Oh goodness.
It was a intermediate level course. Does he have to jump there? Where is it? Keep looking, folks. Get your magnifying glasses out there on your screen. Tell us, where is that ending there? Where is that pole? LilKirbs in there. He doesn't worry about any pole. He hits the card to take the one clear lead with 5 minutes left. Where is it? Does he have to jump?
Blue Chocobo? It's like right behind. There's like those arrow gates. It's right there. You see, like right in front of the clown car.
There has to be some kind of technique to do here, right? You can't just push through. Where is it?
I think that is literally it.
Wow, how many levels? Yikes! That was a wow. I wasn't sure what was going on there, but he got through. You got to do 5 shell jumps and 5 P jumps in Blue Chocobo's level. 5 of each. Let's see if he can do that.
Oh, crushed. But gonna stick with it. A little short on LilKirbs' jump. 19-second world record, though. He is in it to win it. He is up by 1, and if he can secure this, he'll be in a great place.
Oh, that was a miss by me, by the way. Shell throws. 5 shell throws and 5 P jumps. So here we go. 3, 4, and 5. And a tie. Oh, time up! No!
Oh, very tight timing.
Oh, wow. He got to be a little bit quicker this time. Commentator getting ahead of himself here. He's got to be fast. Here he goes now. He wants the tie. LilKirbs taking the death, opening the door for the tie with 4 minutes left. Blue Chocobo in there, and he gets it this time. Tied at 5 with 4 minutes left. What else do you want, folks? This is what we're all here for. The battle of the 8 no's going head to head.
My goodness.
LilKirbs taking the hit.
He's sticking with it. This is not Curbs like. He is 3 or 4 deaths deep. Collect 100 coins speedrun.
Sly guy in the chat pointing it out to the commentators. Look at these live totals, guys. Look at the live totals here. Very low for both these players. Something to keep your eye on.
What? LilKirbs is barely missing the on-off switch. Blue Chocobo with some excellent stalling. Very nice. Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay. We take those. 6-5. Blue Chocobo out of nowhere getting the lead. Wow.
LilKirbs has got to get this one put together right now.
Yeah. He's been here for a little bit and sticking with it for a little bit.
That was it. There was a 50 coin. I believe that was a 50 coin. If not, that was a 30 or something. Oh my goodness.
He's sticking with it one more time. I think this might be the last time we see this level either way, folks. So get a good look at it now. I don't think he's going to do it again.
That is the toughest, I think. When you see the goal, when you were like, I was just one jump away.
That's a 10-er. That's a 50-er. And he's in there. Tied back up. Oh, no. Blue Chocobo out of nowhere. Commentators' attention on LilKirbs as Blue Chocobo says, I want the lead, and I want to keep the lead. He gets 7 clears. 2:30 left.
Undefeated. Title hanging in the balance. So much on the line. Oh, my heart can't take much more. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Here we go. Blue Chocobo holding on to the lead and a speed run, but underground car chase. As soon as I see car, alarms start ringing in my head. 45-second world record, though. He's interested.
LilKirbs says, see you on that one. And Blue Chocobo is in his next level. We'll see if it matters. 7 clears to 6 here. LilKirbs needs to find a level soon. Blue Chocobo hits skip and says, no, one more time. One more time.
A little strange level.
See if that costs some. Super speed run for LilKirbs here. He needs to get a clear here quick, though. Keep in mind the totals here, guys. 22 seconds. That's what you want to see. Can LilKirbs get the clear he needs? He only has 140 left in the clock to get this done. Where's the ending? Where is it? Gotta get the POW. Hits the jump. So clutch on these jumps here. Can't miss one. Ending has to be in sight. Look at the timer. Less than 10 seconds on it. No!
That was it! That was it! But Blue Chocobo's skipping. Hold on. We are almost certainly going into overtime.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, simply. LilKirbs has to do all those precise jumps again. Watch on the left side, guys. He has to get there. He made it look easy last time. Can he make it look easy this time?
Oh, nice.
LilKirbs taking it in. Blue Chocobo taking a death.
Here we go. LilKirbs once again in position. He's got plenty of time, too. He does not need to go too fast here. There it is. There it is. 50 seconds left. The tie is live. What better way to settle who is going to be undefeated? This is a speed run for Blue Chocobo, though.
Oh, Blue Chocobo hoping to get back on the rails here. A few deaths in a row here. Look at that life counter, folks. Look at that life counter. If he dies now, it would almost certainly be game over for him. Oh, wow. Look at the... Every jump so clutch. 1 life left for Blue Chocobo, folks. If he dies, it will certainly be over for him. No! No! The game over.
No! I didn't
game over.
He didn't have that many lives.
Oh, I was explaining it. That's what I was hyping up. It's over. That will finish it. LilKirbs' reign of the undefeated champion of Division A continues because of that. Game over by Blue Chocobo. I got to make sure the facts. I believe that is the first time he's ever gamed over in this whole tournament. I'm going to make sure of that, though. That is something he just does not do.
Oh, my goodness. And the thing is, it was that level that had the weird gimmick where the pole was right there. There was 3 Bowsers and clown cars surrounding it, and he took at least 4 or 5 deaths there. Like, if he just skipped it and was like, you know what, I'm fine. I don't need this. I'm gonna skip it. I'm doing okay. He might have just been able to take it, but the game over, man. That one hurts.
Wow, game over to finish. That's not the finish I expected here, folks. The game over from Blue Chocobo. Thinking about what he's gonna do next, looking at the levels here, contemplating his decisions. That I think you're right. That one level that he sunk of 3 or 4 lives and really was the difference here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I would love to have an interview right now. I would love it. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. But wow, just there's so many things I could say here. Just what a match that was. That was my favorite match of the whole season for sure. That was really crazy. What are your thoughts, Simply? Come on, share it with us.
That was popping. It was just amazing. Blue Chocobo taking these levels that have no world records, making it work, and then sometimes didn't work. In that last race, he took a level that didn't have a world record, spent a fair amount of time on it. Sometimes it just doesn't pan out. And LilKirbs really started getting it together. Race 2, race 3. Race 1 was actually kind of shocking from Kirbs. I mean, he had to skip a lot, but even on the levels that he was dying on, it seemed like he was changing his strategy midway through the game. You know, there was a moment where early on he would immediately skip after a death, like one death and he's gone. But near the end, race 2, race 3, he was more tolerant. He was like, you know what, I'll stick with this a little bit longer. I'll take a couple deaths, and it worked out.
Yeah, that's for sure. He did play some levels more than he ever does usually. I mean, usually you're right. It's a one try and it's out of there. But yeah, as the black screens are there, we will let you go. What a match that was. Stay tuned though. We got the Beast. We got Space Cat coming up next, I believe. And yeah, it's gonna be a hot one too. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, stay tuned for more action.
Peace.